Hey, so tonight I want to talk about value. Mm. Human beings have value. All human beings have value, even the ones that you don't like. Let me explain this to you at a cellular level. So, let's say that you, as you are right now, you had like no brain function. So you couldn't think, you couldn't talk, you couldn't walk or do any job, but you weren't dead. That would mean that, okay, so mentally you're gone, but physically you're still there. That means your organs are functioning. So you have a good liver, a good heart, 2 good lungs, 2 good kidneys. Maybe some of you guys didn't know this, but there's a whole black market where people sell organs. So even brain dead people, their literal organs, okay, have value on the market. So that person that you're sitting over there and you're like, oh, I don't like them. Oh, they're worth nothing. And all their organs, they're like under 50 years old. Because you guys know, like livers, even if you fucked your liver up because you just drank every night, if you didn't drink for 10 years, you'd have a new liver because your liver just regenerates. It's like that for most of the organs, unless you get cancer. Once you get cancer, well, it's kind of bad. But if you just stay healthy enough to not get cancer, pretty much, your body can heal itself. Don't get me wrong. There's still like other diseases like the STDs and stuff. All that stuff is obviously real. Diabetes, all that stuff. We don't have cures for like a lot of stuff. Like, so I'm not saying all that. I'm saying the stuff that you can cause from bad lifestyle, right? Drinking every day, having a poor diet, things like that. So even the dumbest people around you have a literal monetary value assigned to their organs. Like I feel like livers right now are going for like $40,000 or something. Lungs maybe like 20,000 each. So just by being alive, your physical body parts are worth $100,000. That's just with the 2 organs that I named. And it's really funny to hear like men talk about how women don't have value because women have vaginas. And men pay all of their money to get access to them. That's why we have like strip clubs, we have OnlyFans, we have all these things, right? And yet still, we have people out in society who are telling other people that they have no value. To be clear, I feel like I hear this most often from like black dudes who tell black women that they have no value. Oh, you guys are so unvalued. You have no value. Fuck you, you're so valueless, right? And this is why I've had so many conversations about how you should abort them. Like, and I felt like it just meant not every night, but some nights, I understand why I feel that way. Maybe it's mean. Some people are like, oh, it's so mean, it's so mean. Also, I just really feel for this entire conversation around birth because it just takes so much for a woman to really get to the point where she's like, yeah, I don't want this child. I have to put myself first. Like, honestly, I feel like my mom didn't want to have me. Like, I definitely feel like I was like a mistake child. And I'm not really upset about that. It's not her responsibility to feel for me. or to care about me. But also I feel like she should have had an abortion because her life could have been better. Like she could have just had a better life where she was fulfilled with herself, and then she wouldn't have had to deal with like any of the burden of like my life. Because like caring for another life, it takes fucking everything. All your resources, all your time, all your energy. Why would you give all of that for someone who doesn't appreciate it? Like, why would you birth a child with a man who doesn't care about himself? Who doesn't care about, fuck himself. For a man who doesn't care about you. That's why abortion is like critical. Because there are so many men out here who are just every day telling women that they don't matter. Fuck you, you don't matter. Fuck you, you're so ugly. Fuck you, this, and this. And they say all this shit. I feel like it's always the same women who end up getting the bad treatment, who get the mean phrases. If y'all hate these women so much, sometimes I feel like I'm these women. Like I'm the woman that people are like on the internet all the time talking about, like, we hate her, fuck her, I wish she would die. Yeah, fuck you too. I hate you as much as you hate me. It's a communal shared hate. It goes both ways, you know, it's not just one way, it goes both ways. And still, I see your human value, at least in terms of the price of your organs, because I do think many of you have absolutely no brain cells, so you don't have anything to contribute to society intellectually, but you do have organs which are useful in the black market. And I hope that you protect your organs so that when you die, someone rich can buy them. That would be smart. But also, I guess that's to say, like, remember when I made that video yesterday where I was talking about a response to that TikToker? Well, one thing I thought was kind of interesting about that is this idea that, like, that TikToker realizes something that I feel like I am starting to understand today, which is, everyone's life isn't worth living. Like, if all you have to live for is sort of this like mundane ritual that you hate, you shouldn't be forced to continue. Like, you definitely should not be forced to participate in a series of activities that you dislike. Like, that isn't cool. That is not cool at all. That is actually uncool. Nobody should be forced into that. What you should be able to do is find a passion, something that you're interested in. Like, you want to find the sort of passion that Meredith Grey found in medicine. Like, yes, her mother loved medicine, but she found a love for it too. And every day, even amongst all the other shit that was happening in her life, and a lot happened. So much happened. But she still manages to bring it back really to the passion of her job, her career, right? Now, I feel like for myself right now, this is what is missing for me, and I thought I could get around it. I thought I could bypass it. I thought I could just work. And I can't just work. I'm not passionate about the jobs that I'm doing. I do the jobs. I feel like I'm a decent employee, but I don't love the job. I don't really feel much for the job. I just feel like my life is worth more. I feel like my life is worth more. And I don't really really give a shit how anyone else feels. And that's a fucking weird thing to say. There's this idea that I'm supposed to wait until you personally feel comfortable enough to tell me that it's okay for me to feel this way. But that's never gonna happen. First of all, I don't know you. We don't talk. Not in real time. And I'm gonna keep making decisions based on what the fuck I want to do. What will give me the most in terms of what I want, in terms of what I have. Irrespective of your personal feelings. I think that's really critical. I love this watch. No, it's really critical. And that's hard. Because everything is a fucking opportunity cost. All the things you do are an opportunity cost. All the things you don't do, an opportunity cost. Every single thing. All the things. All of the things are an opportunity cost. It's so weird. That's actually all I want to say tonight.